Imagine building the largest passenger ship in the world, a ship so advanced that many people believed it was practically unsinkable. That ship was the Titanic. But on April 14, 1912, everything changed. Late that night, the Titanic struck an iceberg in the North Atlantic Ocean. At first, the damage didn't seem catastrophic. The iceberg didn't tear a giant hole in the ship. Instead, it damaged multiple sections along the side of the vessel. Water began rushing into the ship, and the Titanic had a serious problem. It was designed to stay afloat if a few compartments flooded, but too many compartments were damaged. One by one, they filled with water. As the front of the ship sank lower, water spilled into more sections, and the situation became impossible to stop. Just a few hours later, the Titanic broke apart and disappeared beneath the ocean. More than 1,500 people lost their lives. It became one of the most famous maritime disasters in history. But here's a question many people still ask today. If the Titanic is so famous, why don't we simply bring it back up? The answer is depth. The wreck lies nearly 4,000 meters below the ocean's surface. That's deeper than many mountains are tall. The pressure at that depth is enormous. Thousands of tons of force push against every square meter. Reaching the Titanic is already extremely difficult. Lifting it would be even harder. There's another problem: time. The ship has spent more than a century underwater. Salt water, bacteria, and corrosion have been slowly destroying the wreck. Parts of the Titanic are literally being eaten away by microorganisms. Many sections are now extremely fragile. If engineers tried to lift large portions of the ship, they could simply fall apart. And even if it were technically possible, the cost would be enormous. Potentially hundreds of millions of dollars, maybe even more. Today, many experts believe the Titanic should remain where it is, not only because of the engineering challenges, but because it is also considered a memorial site for those who lost their lives. More than a century later, the Titanic still rests in darkness at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean, a reminder of one of history's most famous tragedies. And with every passing year, the wreck continues to slowly disappear.